meet someone who's really desperate and hungry for marriage and a family? Wait till you meet a man in his late 30s, early 40s.
Now women are becoming really picky and not choosing men that all they do is bring a paycheck.
Around. We have women out here bragging about not cooking, expecting a man to show up as a provider.
Where would be the best place to go?
Isn't a place that you can go and meet them because they're not interested in the least in meeting you.
Successful men know how to sniff out desperation and entitlement.
So until you find true love and happiness, there's nothing wrong with being a bachelor.
Since these men are not gay, why would they want to be in a relationship with another man? So you got your quality and now they don't want to be in a relationship with you.
Why men are staying single. Because look around. We have women out here bragging about not cooking, not cleaning, not taking care of their home, not being soft, and not being supportive. And then expecting a man to show up as a provider, leader, planner, protector, and lover, while giving him absolutely nothing in return. And yes, I will be the one to say it. A home needs a woman who actually enjoys being a woman. A woman who takes pride in making her home feel warm and peaceful.
Take notes, Emily.
A woman who loves her man in the same way that she wants to be loved. That is not oppression, that is care. Men are tired of being treated like a walking wallet. Tired of disrespect. Tired of begging for affection and a little peace. So, they are choosing to stay single, not because they hate women, but because they are looking for a woman that values her role just as much as his. And honestly, I don't blame them, because relationships only work when both people show up and give.
The main problem is parents aren't raising girls to be wives. Men are staying single because so many women want a husband but don't want the work that comes with a real relationship. Marriage used to mean partnership, not convenience.
Why successful men stay single? It's often the same mechanism that makes men savage in the workplace that also makes them extremely intelligent when it comes to women. For example, successful men know how to sniff out desperation and entitlement. Most women want their lifestyle, not them, so they become experts at sniffing. They don't settle.
Yeah, men can definitely sniff it out. Like an ant, like an anteater sniffing out an ant farm. It just knows you see an anthill, there's ants. And men know. A lot of times you see most women, they're gold diggers by default. Why? Because that's what society has showed. It's so obvious. The lady explained it. And men are tired of that. Take a look and see how we responded.
Think about the men who choose to remain bachelors.
It's funny because I probably have that mindset this day and age. I just turned 44 today. Today is my birthday. But when I was in my early 20s, I thought about marriage and settling down. But now it's like the bachelor life is better. You know, people out here getting married and getting divorced a couple months later. So until you find true love and happiness, there's nothing wrong with being a bachelor.
If you've got a little black book of 3, 4, 5, 6 women that you can call, take care of everything you need on that Friday. Maybe you have one that dresses up nice and comes to the company picnic with you. Maybe you've got one that's just down and dirty and shows up in a high heels and a trench coat. Why would you give that up for marriage when you're going to get divorced? She's going to take the kids. She's going to take your money. And she's going to destroy you. There is no net benefit today for men to get married.
There's no benefit at all. So men are weighing out their options. And the options is singleness, right? You ladies have to understand, you showed your hand. Social media, TikTok has crippled the modern woman. You expose your play every day, all for a bag. Men are on social media pretty much reacting to you. What do I mean? Right? You'll see a man come up with something in regards to what you're doing. Is that cool? Think about it, ladies. You are the ones creating your own dating market. This crisis that you never expected was created by you. Think about it. Switch on your brain for a second. You're going to learn. But this is what men are doing.
Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I maybe pass by again?
Rejected.
45 to 60, they are not going to settle down. If you find one that's going to settle down, he's a needle in a haystack. Lucky you. God bless you, and all of the good things, all of the things, okay? Because that age group of men have been are pretty much stuck in their ways. They are content, and there's a lot of men on here that follow me, so y'all can chime in and let me know.
It's funny, like she's explaining the last guy at the end of the video. He's around 45 to 60. And what did he say he's doing? Right? He's very content. You're right, somewhat. Men saw, but I'll let you explain it.
If I'm right about this or not, but a lot of you guys are content where you are.
Mm-hmm.
You've figured life out. You know, you got you know how to cook for yourself. You're cleaning for yourself.
That's
You know
right.
you're playing with yourself. All of the things, and you are content. You are at peace with your life, and you do not want to take a chance on a woman coming in and you having to sacrifice that peace.
Mm.
Right? That's one thing. The second thing is that you deal with multiple women, and a lot of these women that you deal with have come to be dependent on you, whether it be, mentally, financially, emotionally, whatever, how physically, whatever it is that she uses you for. You know that you would have to give that up, and you would not be of service to her if you decided to settle down with one woman. And it will upset.
No, 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 no. See, you're missing it. See, what's happening is you're not telling the whole truth. What's happening is guys realize you ladies are doing that. Yes, I repeat. And you're saying it. You're on social media saying never settle with one guy. Keep talking to more guys. A lot of guys don't have that ability, right? To talk to this one, that one, that one, and that one. That's why a lot of guys are on the date naps. Guys are still on the date naps, and guys are playing that way. But talking to this one and that one, that's not possible for most men. Like, ladies seem to forget that men have a long, hard life.
5 women or 20 women, however many you dealing with, versus you making that one woman happy, even though you know that she could make you happy and you will be perfectly fine with just her. And I'm not saying you all are doing it because you are just so sympathetic and you are just so passionate about helping these women. It's because you find peace in that. You find joy in that. And it may be some part of you, like, you done made certain commitments to these people and you don't want to let them down. Um, but yeah, I don't think y'all have any intentions on settling down with anybody until you're on your deathbed. Until the upper room, is on the way. You know what I'm saying? That
Uh,
good place in the sky is getting prepared for you is closer than, it has ever been. So if y'all could just be honest about that, certain women still gonna deal with you. And I do salute a lot of you guys, because a lot of y'all are being honest these days. Whereas to before, back in the day, y'all wasn't being honest at all. But give certain women the opportunity to be a part of that BS or not. We aren't getting any younger. So don't gaslight me and have me sitting around here thinking you are, wanting to settle down, and we're working towards, you settling down, and then you keep making excuses as to why We haven't done that yet. You know, this is wrong and that's wrong, but for the most part, you're happy until the conversation comes up about us making things official. That's because you don't want to make things official. You want that woman that you're dealing with, that you actually are into, to be okay with your lifestyle and allow and just be a
Wow.
part of the group of women that you're dealing with. And it's possible for her to do that because you done made her fall in love with you now, right? So
How did you fall in love? How did you fall in love? See, this is what happened. You ladies created the date market. How? You gave it up, right? Back in the day. Well, yeah, it was back in the day. Women weren't so willy-nilly with giving up the goods. You had somewhere, but that wasn't a thing. Now, here you go. Some for you, some for you, some for you. You're actually not falling in love. You're really falling in lust. You think it's love. It's that hormone that turns on when you have relations. That's why you're supposed to save it for your husband. Hold on, I gotta cook. I'm cooking with hot grease. I'm cooking.
tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me. Tell me.
Now I gotta say this. Tell me if I'm wrong.
And I will say this, I love y'all. But I hope if you are a man like that, when it is time for you to decide, when you do decide, oh, I'm ready to settle down and I don't want to die alone and all of this,
I don't want to die
I,
alone.
I I want you to take her to the nursing home. I want you to
Wow.
I want you to take your little ass to the nursing home and settle in there. Okay. I hope that you don't find no woman that want to be a part of,
Wow.
that part of your life. That's what I hope for you. I'm sorry. I'm really not sorry though. Tell me what y'all think.
Yeah, that's why I think guys need to work out. So you hit that nursing home when you're 80 and keep working out in that nursing home and you're going at 100. We gotta stay fit. We gotta stay together. Since I've moved away from the nonsense, I feel so great. Guys, get overseas and experience what I'm experiencing.
This is the way.
If I were like a 30 to 40-year-old male and I was looking to date, I was not still hung up on an ex or living with an ex. I'm ambitious. So I'm either currently successful or working towards being successful and emotionally available, open to things like therapy. And my only hobby isn't just the gym or video games. Where would I be hanging out?
Don't tell her.
Don't say dating apps. Where are you? Where are they?
Date naps.
I mean, for research purposes. Like, this is figuratively speaking, of course.
Guys are on the dating apps. Low risk, low reward, but we're fine with it. Seriously. Before I left the US, I was on the dating apps. I was there too. That was the only place to be, right? Yeah, I could have went out in the world. I didn't mind going out in the world, but I was a busy man. I didn't have time to be walking up to something and talking. Also, before I left, I was working at home. So I was a busy private man, right? I didn't have time to be on the streets like that. I was saving $1. But the desperation, you can see it. And it's not just with our sisters. Check it out.
Men in their 30s who have their lives together.
Same question.
And just haven't found the one yet for some reason. So if I was a single lady in my 30s and I wanted to meet you, where would be the best place to go?
Who's gonna tell her?
Just asking for a friend. Please let me know in the comments. Thanks.
I'm done talking right now. Let me let the brother answer it.
Single men in their 30s who have their lives together and just haven't found.
He popped up like a cop too, like you had a cops pop up. How the cops pop up when they're about to pull you over? He popped up with the blue shades, like Highway Patrol. That's how my man Highway Patrol. That's his new name. HP PD. Or the manosphere.
The one yet, for some reason. So if I was a single lady in my 30s and I wanted to meet you, where would be the best place to go?
Okay, I know, I'm not a single man in my 30s. But that doesn't mean I don't know the answers, so hear me out. Because, you see, unlike you ladies, especially the ones with the bull rings in your nose,
Word.
I hear from thousands of single men in the comments on my videos, in DMs and emails every single month, and also in conversations that I have with them. And get this, I actually listen to them. See, unlike you, I hear them, and the answer, darling, is there isn't a place that you can go and meet them because they're not interested in the least in meeting you. Now, look, I know you hate hearing that, and it's why y'all keep asking this question over and over, desperately hoping the answer is somehow going to change. But it's not. Not now, not ever. Men are done. They've walked away. They don't want to date you. Don't even want to meet you. Hell, they don't even want to talk to you anymore. They are done dealing with your toxicity towards them. They are absolutely done with your rampant false allegations made against them. Not to mention your ridiculous demands and
I gotta say, ladies, social media ruined you. The Me Too movement, social TikTok especially, right? Ruined you. TikTok, even Instagram, even Facebook. You ladies are on clips everywhere. And you're making some money, but to what avail?
expectations. And oh yeah, you're not valuing them as human beings at all. Sorry, ladies, you didn't just burn your bridges, you dropped multiple Moabs on them. So how about y'all stop asking this silly question and just go and be strong. Be strong and independent. I mean, y'all said you didn't want men and didn't need them, so here's your chance. Go live that life, because the reality is, that is your only option now.
Yeah, and the wild thing is men are fine being alone. We live a lone, lonely, hard road, and we're used to it. Seriously. I've went at moments where I didn't get any for a year when I was in the West before I left. Because I was by myself. But you know what, though? That was one of the best, most productive years I ever had. And that's one of those years when, make myself bigger here. That's one of those years where I was working online, right? And it led me to being here in the Philippines. You see that? I went from where am I going to get some next to carving up my path and making it here. Now I teach what I did all those past years back, right? And I show guys why this is the way. And I picked that up. Like me, I didn't have the manosphere when I was younger, right? I had the manosphere used to be, I'm so old. The manosphere used to be in online forums. Seriously. It was on online forums, like back in like 2003, 2002, online forums. And that's where, I was getting my manosphere from, also on barbershops. Nowadays, it's everywhere.
The reason why men are not asking women out on dates right now is because of women. Yes, I said it. Men are supposed to be the rock of the friendship, relationship, whatever, but we are the ones that like fix up a little. When there's fixing, that's where we come in. Like we're supposed to like help out in departments that men really don't know, like the emotional state of it. Like the reason why like we're all as a generation is because we're not healed. Nobody's healed. Everybody got things that they need to work on, whether it's from things from when we were kids, whether it's things that we're working on now. Like everybody needs to work on themselves, but want to date at the same time and feel lonely and feel like they need somebody. Like when they feel alone, now they're depressed because they feel like they need companionship. when really you just need the Lord Jesus Christ and just time for yourself. That's the only way you really get to know yourself for real. Like, you don't need to be going from guy to guy to feel some type of like happiness, bro. Like, you don't need validation from nobody but the Lord. Honestly, like when you start talking to God, and you start asking him certain things, and you start leaving it up to God, you just start feeling a little bit more peace. But all that dating without a title, all that dating without actually saying, "Can I date you?" is crazy, bro. We need to stand up. We need to stand up, ladies. Stand up, stand up, stand up. What are we like settling at the bottom of hell, like the pits of hell? Like, what are we doing, y'all? Then we blame men for mad shit going for. Why would they have anything to fight for? Like, I hate to be like, I'm not for women. I am for women. Like, I am a woman. Like, I'm not going for a lot of shit. And I'm getting my way because men see the type of bitch I hold myself to be. I'm not going for certain things. If you're not my boyfriend, you're not my boyfriend to be telling me about me. That's one. Two, I carry myself a way that I feel like every woman should. Carry yourself to be, be nice, be gentle, be stern when you need to be. Like, go for things that you want to go for if it suits you to be the type of woman you need to be. Okay? Don't be just filling the void and go for men to fill the void. These men are not healed in their damn selves. Okay? Start thinking about you. Start thinking about the things.
Yeah, what she's talking about, and she's right, right? Everybody under the sun is unhealed in some form of fashion, right? You start to get there through the Lord and Savior. Let me let her cook.
You need to work on. Start thinking about the things that make you flaw. Yeah. Start thinking about that. And be like, damn, all right, I need to work on that. And if I see that I'm not the issue, then I crack the code. It's not me. But don't be in denial, because bitches really just try to brush it off and be like, aha, it wasn't me. See, it wasn't me. I told you so. Like, no. Women are so smart, bro. We are like literally, we are always ahead of men. Our frontal lobe develops faster than them. And somehow, some way, niggas still be playing with us. It's because we have that emotional side to us. We let our emotions take over the things that are going on in our brains, and the things that we know that are correct, and the things that we know that are straight facts and morals and principles. It all begins with morals, principles, and just being a lady at the end of the day. Like, there's some bitches that want to be birds. There's some bitches that want to be just be fun. Let that to them. Let that culture be for them. If you know deep down that's not you, then start going in your own path, bro. Stop having fear of missing out because you see everybody getting lit. Them bitches are lost. Do you hear me? They're lost. They don't know what they want. But later on in life, they're going to want to be the girl that's put away. Why does nobody want me? It's because you're not being the type of bitch that a nigga want. Why are these girls getting taken out? Why their aesthetic is so cute? Like, no, fuck. That's just how a bitch really is. The bitch is a bad bitch, and the bitch is just classy, soft, and she's not going for none of that. Do you see a soft bitch going for shit? No. Do you see a soft, sexy, bad bitch going for anything? No. She has a standard. She's classy. She's sprinkle. And she's not letting niggas walk all over her. As if though the bitch that is going out every night, going out every weekend, drinking like crazy. Why are we drinking to get drunk? We are lost. We are lost. We are lost. I'm over here on Temu buying a blanket while bitches is getting drunk. This is my pleasure. I'm safe at home.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. And men don't want ladies that want to be out in the streets. We're done with it.
They've moved the biological age limit for women, like hitting their prime, from 30 to 40, because a lot of women who are in their 30s have been showing how they're glowing, and now men are saying stuff like, wait till you enter your 40s. Do you know why they're saying that? If you want to meet someone who's really desperate and hungry for marriage and a family, wait till you meet a man in his late 30s, early 40s. That is a man on a mission. He is starving, looking to create a family, looking to create a legacy.
You hear that in the back? That's the that's that investigation music, like that spooky ding ding ding. She's trying to do a psyop right now, right? She's trying to reverse a reverse effect to have guys confused. That's why that music is playing. She's like, look it. Come on now. That's not working. No one is more desperate to settle down than a man entering his late 30s into his 40s. That man is going overseas. What are you talking about?
Someone call a search party because these TikToks are lost in Delulu land.
Are you crazy? You heard what the older lady said, right? The lady with the blue shirt on, she's around in her 40s, 50s. She got the makeup on. She still looks a little bit young, but I don't buy that because the makeup is on. But still, the ladies are the ones. No, when you turn 30s, you have 5 more years till you're at high risk because ladies are not having kids till they're 35. Then ladies are hitting their 40s and you're completely done. That lady was completely done. That's why she was saying what she was saying. You got it backwards.
That's why they told that. But now that they see women are pushing back and saying, well, okay, since I at 30, I'm going to be washed up, I'm going to just live my best life and not look for a husband. They've now changed and they're saying, okay, well, you think you're cute at 30, wait till how you feel at 40. Because a man's biggest fear is being alone. They quite literally can't handle it.
Put my makeup on and look like I'm 30 so I can feel good.
Even when they go around and make multiple broken homes, they hope that they can one day return to one of the broken homes and start a whole family with them properly. Like nobody is more hungry for a family than a man entering his late 30s, early 40s. He will do anything to get a wife.
What? It's actually the opposite. You have girls that are fiending. But we'll let you have it. You can have it. You can think you have it. You really have nothing. But you're hoping it's that way. But it's not that way. It's the other way.
Like I genuinely do. And I don't think people appreciate this enough. Like, don't get me wrong, of course it's great to find your person all at X, Y, and Z, right? But I'm saying I enjoy being single in the sense of me not rushing into literally nothing. Like, not even trying to be in a relationship. Just not rushing at all. A lot of times y'all be rushing into relationships and asking for certain things from the man above, but y'all don't even be ready to receive those gifts. So next time you asking for a relationship or you asking for something, make sure you're in a position to receive those gifts from the Most High.
Yeah. And to me, that's what it's all about. Being ready to receive those gifts, right? Because what's going on is a lot of men are. Because a lot of men are looking for ladies that believe. They're looking for ladies that believe in the Savior, right? And ladies that believe in the Savior believe in his ways. And believing in feminism, men are looking for the opposite of that. What's the exact opposite of feminism, which is gave to women by Satanism? A woman believing in God. That's the only way.
No, males are not choosing, but
Oh, yes, they are.
I do find it hilarious how they are all like, yeah, we're done with women. That's why we're all single, because we chose to be done with women.
You know, if someone tells you something often enough, maybe you should start believing them because, yeah, a lot of men are just completely done with dating.
You guys didn't choose that. You know you didn't choose that.
Oh, but they did. What exactly is so hard to believe about that?
You know that right now women are becoming really picky and not choosing men that all they do is bring a paycheck.
Like I said before, there's a lot of women that are very upset that a lot of guys are actually choosing to be single because they want all of the power for themselves and to be able to dictate who they date. it is incomprehensible to some that guys actually can choose who to date.
Although there are still women out there who will accept that. And I suggest you go find them and leave us alone.
Oh, I don't think that'll be a problem at all. Because it's almost like personality types similar to some that we've just seen are almost the very reasons why a lot of guys are choosing to remain single.
You wanted equality and now you're complaining that they don't want to be in a relationship with you. Equality also means the same. And since these men are not gay, why would they want to be in a relationship with another man? So you got your equality and now they don't want to be in a relationship with you because you bring nothing to the table. You're basically men. They use you for one thing now. Of course they do, because that's what makes them not gay. But everything else, you're just like a guy. So they don't want to be in a relationship with a guy, otherwise they would be gay. And since they're not, they don't want to be in a relationship with you. You're not respectful, you don't give them peace. Maybe try being kind and sweet and nice, and don't bring drama into their lives. And don't try to change them, accept them for who they are and believe in them. And then they'll want to be in a relationship with you. It's not the fact that they don't want to be in relationships, they just don't want to be in a relationship with you. There's a difference.
No, I understand. I feel what she's doing, but she's still a little bit off, right? Because no, some men do want to be with modern women. They don't mind. But a lot of men have given up. Like, why deal? Why deal with the headache, right? Men are saying, I can easily pack my stuff, go overseas, find a lady that will be there for me. And it's happening. A lot of men have carved the path for other men. And they see hope. Now, once men see hope, once men see we have a fighting chance, there's light shining on the other side of the rainbow, we're gone. Because all over there, beautiful lady, waiting to cook us a meal and slob us off when we're ready.
This is a question for the men. If you're not a man, keep scrolling. Okay, so men, why are we hating women? Why are we hating women? I feel like women are hating men and men are now hating women. They don't want to get married. They don't want to live with them. They, they just want to be single forever. Like, what's going on here? Are all you men into men now? Like, what's going on? I'm so confused. I feel like we're creating a divide here, folks. Can we come back together?
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
I love men. And I want men to start loving women again. Like,
those days are over.
Like, I don't know. What do we need to do? Let me know, and I can try to get the congregation together, and we could try to move forward so we can all start loving each other again. I don't know. What am I missing? Can you please fill me in? I'm very, 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 very confused. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, other ladies have explained it. You're men. Men don't want to be with men. That's what's happened, right? Men are looking for something feminine and delicate. And if you can't be that, we'll take our ball and go play full court on another basketball court. But until then, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Peace out. See you next video.
Brothers, what we doing live? Echoes in eternity.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.